Konnichiwa, and welcome to the 22nd podcast of the NC Rowan County Anime Group. My name is Robert Allen. Before I get started, I want to apologize for some of the last few podcasts. I'm very new using this camera, and I have been making a lot of what you would call amateur mistakes. Please forgive me. I am just learning how to use this camera, and hopefully I'll master it someday very well. Now, let me move on a bit. The first thing I would like to tell you about is an anime that we have the book novelization at the Rowan Public Library. You can check out for free, but we do not have the anime itself. And recently I purchased this anime. It is called Rahxephon. Now, Rahxephon is a science fiction story based in the future. Imagine this, say, time and sound have one thing in common. They're constantly going, constantly moving. Imagine if you could take the two elements and create a world from it. And that's a little bit what Rahxephon's about. I have a friend who worked on Rahxephon. Her name was Tiffany Grant. I met Tiffany in 1999 at a convention called Phenomenon, and then briefly saw her again in 2003 at Animazement, and then I saw her again with her husband, who is Matt Greenfield, at Deep South Con, StellarCon. I think Deep South Con at that time was 46, and StellarCon was in its 32 or something like that. So I have actually met somebody who worked on this series. And Rahxephon, I love the artwork, the style. The story moves very well. If you like a series like The Matrix, you would enjoy Rahxephon very much. Now, for my next series, this is a little bit of a different one, and we do have this. You can check out at the Rowan Public Library. It's called Oh My Goddess. Now, this is the OVA, and there is a two seasons of Ah My Goddess, and we have the second season, Flights of Fancy, the box set. So I highly recommend, if you like comedy and romance, this is a very nice tongue-in-cheek comedy series that's very well done. Animigo put out the OVA of Oh My Goddess many years ago, and they still have the rights to it as far as I know. For my next anime, is something that you can check out for the Rowan Public Library. Kurogane Communications. This girl wakes up from a deep sleep, and the world's been destroyed, and she thinks she is the last human being on the earth. Now, she is defended by a bunch of intelligent robots, and they have adventures and stuff. And this is a very interesting series for the ages of 14 up. I highly recommend it, and it's a science fiction story. Now, for some non-anime. I suggested this series for the Rowan Public Library, and I've actually met the actor who played in it. It's called Campion. Now, this is a detective story done in the roaring 1920s, and it's done by Peter Davison. Me and Tim Will both have met Peter Davison at a convention in Atlanta, Georgia, called Dixie Trek a long time ago, back in the 80s. I was actually airbrushing and met Peter Davison and John Nathan Turner at that convention. Now, for my last and final non-anime, and I highly recommend this for science fiction fans in general, we have at the Rowan Public Library the remastered Star Trek, the classic series. What they did, they went back and they redid the special effects. The story is still there, but the special effects they changed because at the time they couldn't pull off in the 1960s some of the things that they did in this rebooted series. And I highly recommend it to go out and check out it and look at the different angles that they shot. And it really is refreshing to see the story redone with the newly added special effects. Well, this is about it for now, And thank you for enjoying the 22nd podcast of the NC Rowan County Anime Group. A reminder that we are going to be meeting July 17th, and we will be showing The Great Teacher Onizuka. This is Robert Clyon. May you have a very nice day.